Hi everyone, my name is Rose and this will be an update for the A to Z Beauty A to Z project pan. I keep forgetting that the word beauty is in this, but whatever. It's the Fantastic Ladies A to Z Beauty A to Z project pan. So let's just get into it. I'll go from A to Z, and I'm only talking about products I have progress on, like I mentioned in my other videos. I'm gonna do that until I reach, I think, like 20, maybe under 20, around there, like 20 or less. So I need to finish 6, and I actually have it empty today, which is great. This is what, update 2, I think. Yeah, update 2, and I have an empty, so yay. But I'm gonna start from the top. So for A, I have the Body Shop Almond Milk and Honey Body Wash, and went from there to there, which I think is pretty good progress. I think I can use this up in 2 more months, maybe. It's like a really bad glare because it's like white, but 2, maybe 2.5. But yeah, I feel like that's pretty good. I've never panned a body wash before, so I didn't know how long it was going to take me. And this kind of, I have to use a very small amount because if I don't, it like makes my skin kind of tingly. And like, I don't really like that. But like, even though it says it's for sensitive skin, it's like, nope, not my sensitive skin. Most of the time I use bars because they're usually gentler on my skin because I have very dry, sensitive skin on my body. Like my face is a little more oily. I feel like my face is probably more combo, but I don't know. But we'll see. We're gonna keep making progress on it because that's the body wash I'm using. So next is for B, and that's, like, where did it go? I can't find it. This is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and I found out that Becca is apparently going out of business now. And I'm like, maybe I should buy this, and I'm like, no. I have so many other primers I want to try. And like, this is the first Becca product I've ever tried. I also have a mini of the same size mini of the purple one because I got both of these in a set like a year ago. Yeah, almost exactly a year ago. Like February 26th, because I bought it on my sister's birthday, because I bought 2. One for my sister and one for me. But yeah. So I went from there to there, and I've used this 10 times. Which is okay. Like, I keep trying to aim for more like 15 use. I want to try to get up to 15 makeup days a month, but like, my skin's kind of been breaking out a lot lately, and it's like, keep going back and forth with things, so maybe in the summertime or something, I don't know. Like, in the past couple days, all I've been wanting to do is read, so I don't want to put makeup. I just want to like sit in my bed and read books. So yeah, so there's that. And then next is my Wet n Wild eye pencil in copper for C, and I've used that 6 times. I'm wearing it today. I have it in my waterline. I have it on my lash line too. Also wearing brown mascara, if you can't tell. But yeah, and I went from there to there. I'm pretty sure all my pencils broke in between, like last update and this, broke like a chunk off or whatever, but I can't remember exactly. It's either all of them or 2 of the 3, so I can't remember if all of them broke or just 2 of the 3 broke. But this has the least amount of progress off all 3 of them, so yeah. But I've used it, look on the wrong side of the paper, 6 times, and I think at least like 3 or 4 of those times I was lining like my top lashes too, so like I use more that way instead of just putting my waterline. But yep, so there's that. Then next, I'm going to talk about these two. So, this one is for D as my Wet n Wild blush in Princess Daiquiris. Is technically a Franken, but it still has a blush in it, so I'm selling it. I used it 9 times. I think the dip is getting bigger. I think I can hit pan in 2-ish more months. Right now I'm mixing it with this blush because this blush is just kind of patchy and a little bit too dark for my liking. But like right now I'm doing like 2 taps and then 1 tap in there, and I do that for like each cheek. I usually dip in another time besides the ones for each cheek, but I do like maybe, I usually do like 3 or 4 dips, not per cheek, but like, well, both cheeks. And then I'm just to update this too at the same time, even though it's for, what letter was this for? For V. It's for V. This is the Kat Von D Sombre shade from the Shade and Light face palette. But yeah, I think the pan is slightly expanding. I mean, I feel like it is. I mean, I used it same amount as the blush, right? I used it 9 times. Did I use the blush that 9 times? Yeah. I used them both 9 times. So I used it because every time I use this blush, I use that because it's just easy to like reach for and stuff. So, okay. And then next for E, because I started using my polishes, I only have progress on 2, but 2 out of the 4 is like half of them. But this is for E, and this is an e.l.f. polish. It doesn't have a name, it's just from a set from years ago. And I went from there to there. I think I only used this twice. I painted my mom's fingers and toes with this, and then I used it on myself once. And yeah, I like it. I don't know how much. This I think is the polish I want to try to get rid of first, but I'm also the other one that I have progress on in this project I am liking more, so I'm probably to go with that more uses, or I don't know. So yeah, and then H is for the other polish I'm working on. It's just because this says with hardeners, and that's why, because I had a hard time picking products, and I only used this twice, so I went from there to there. Very little progress, but yeah. But I'm really into this color. It's like one of those really thin formulas that dries super quick, so I'm like, ooh, I can do with that right now. And yeah, I have no nail polish on right now. I should paint my nails, but yeah. So this I expect to use a lot more in March, and because I'm just feeling this color. So there's that. And then next, for eye, which one are these? This is the Milani Conceal Pipette. I have 1 use because these two, this is I, and this one is M and I have finally started using these because I mixed these in a little pot. Like, I have a little pot, I put some moisturizer in it, and I mixed these two. This is the first time I'm using it, and I feel like I could probably put a little more concealer in this little pot to, like, because it was a little sheer, but I think I got a pretty good color thing. So I don't know. I may just try. I want to try a couple more times before I like try changing up the mixing a little bit. But I mixed like a small amount in it with some moisturizer. It's like mostly moisturizer. It's like 2 or 3 parts moisturizer with like 1 part concealer. I was having a hard time getting concealer out of this. Like, this is just a squeeze cube, I could just squeeze it out. But this one I was having a hard time getting out. So yeah. And the next is for K. which is the Kylie Trick Lip Kit, which I'm wearing today. I really started really honing in on this month. I mean, I don't have like a heap ton of uses on it. I have 6, so, but I have a huge amount of product. It went from there to like there. Do you see? It probably broke. This may have broken twice, because if I remember right, I think it broke, and then I think one time like a chunk got stuck in my sharpener, and then I had to like get it out. My sharpener is like breaking really bad. I've had it for years. It's like, this is crappy little one that I got. I think I got this with this and a eye pencil from the dollar store like years ago, but it's like chipping off. It keeps chipping off more and more right there. But I only use the small one, so like the big one looks fine. But so I'm gonna need to get a new one. But I'm planning on doing like a Shop Miss A haul or something. Maybe not a haul, but I'm planning on making an order, and I'm gonna get that and maybe try one of the eye primers that they have, because my eye primer's running low too, and I only have one. So yeah, there's that. Okay, and then I already talked about the Maybelline concealer, and then the Maybelline eye pencil in soft nude. Have it on my brow bone because that's how I use it. I went from there to there. So we still have, I'm measuring it like from the bottom. It probably doesn't go all the way to the bottom, especially because it has this like line. I don't think there's anything past that line for sure, but this is getting drier and drier. I'm going to use this as much as I can, but if it starts being like, because I only use this on my brow bone, I like put on my brow bone and then I blend it out, but if it starts being able to not blend out, then I'm just going to toss it, because then it doesn't work for the purpose I have it, and I don't really have any other purpose for it. So, and I've used like a lot of this, so if that does end up happening, I'm so happy with the amount of use I have gotten out of this. So yeah. Next is the orange and cream lip scrub for O, and I've used this 6 times. I'm trying to reach for this more, but like I forget about it a lot. But I think 6 is pretty good for a month. Like last month I used it 4 times, so that's 2 more times than last time. So yeah. And then next is for and that's for the facial radiance pads from First Aid Beauty, and I've used these 5 times. I'm using these a little bit more than like last month. I used it 3 times, and I'm using these a little bit more than I was before, because like I feel like this is helping me get through that little mini of that moisturizer I'm trying to use up. That's, I think my skin's reacting too badly, so I like put that moisturizer on, leave it on for a couple hours, and then I use one of these to take it off. But I'm still using it. I don't follow this up with anything when I do use this. I use it to wipe my face off, and then I don't really put anything else on. So it's great. So next for S is actually my empty. So it's the bloq lotion, yay! So it was here last time, and then like right after the update, because I didn't use this at all until like right after the update, and then I realized this was actually not as thin as, because I originally thought it was gonna be very thin like the other ones I had, and I was going to mix it with other lotions, but it ended up not being that thin. So I just powered through this, because that's the average amount I use in a month of lotion, because I like slap my entire body in it every time I shower. So like, yeah, so I used it all. I haven't used the other 2 lotions in this project yet, but it's fine, I'll get to them. Like I'm gonna probably start using the Forever Sunshine one from Bath and Body Works next. Then once that one's gone, which those Bath and Body Works that size usually takes me around 2 months, so should have progress next month, and then finish it off in another month after that. So, and then I'll work on my giant Nivea one, which I'm not sure if I'll get done because it's like really big, but I think I will. So we'll see. So that's the first update in this project. I'm so excited. So yeah, and then next for you, I have my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, which I'm using today. This is just a spot concealer for me. That's all I usually concealer for, unless I mix it to try to make foundation. But yeah, I'm wearing it today because I'm like so spotty. But I've used it only 5 times. I've really been just ignoring this because I'm just like, I don't really want, if I feel like I'm super spotty, I'm like, I don't really want to wear makeup then. I just want to like be fine. So like, yeah, there's that. And then I talked about that, and then my Bite Whip lipstick by Bite Amuse Bouche liquefied lipstick in the shade Whip. This has a long ass name. I used it once. I'm not really reaching for this, but I'm reaching for the other one like way more. So I'm hoping that I can get that Kylie one out in a couple more months, and then I can like really focus in on this. I think come summer I'm gonna start working on this a lot more, so we'll see. But yep. And then for why I have this roller gloss, and I have been able to make a line. Like, I've used it for the past 2 months, but I'm not really using it all that much. It's very thin. It doesn't really build upon itself. I feel like it doesn't moisturize my lips. I feel like it kind of just emphasizes the texture of my lips, which is like usually dry and cracky. So yeah. So I'm hoping come summer I can just power through this a little more in summer, because otherwise I have no hope of actually trying to finish this year. If that just the amount takes me 2 months, then it's like, wow. So yeah, we'll see about that. And then next for Z is my laqa face care mango face mask thing, and I used it 3 times and went from there to there. As long as I use this 2 times, I'm good. I feel like I can finish this pretty quick. So like, yeah, there's that. So that's everything. I feel like this video was super long. I had so many products to talk about this time. But yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And if you're doing this project, leave a comment so I can go and watch it, because I've been super behind on watching YouTube. I've barely been on my computer at all lately, so I've been into books. But